Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Jerry Trades back again with another banger video. And today's video, when I first started the channel and documenting my journey, my life, my experiences, expressing these life that I'm living, the journey, documenting it all. One thing I really want to share with you guys is that's what you're watching. Everything that I tell you guys, it's my life's experience and I value it. I, at 23 years old, realized how important the journey is, and just sharing it, documenting it, how precious memories are. A lot of people kind of neglect that. They just live their day-to-day life, their routine, and never really introspect on the fact and that, like, life's, you don't remember every single day accurately. So documenting these experiences that you've went through and sharing them with people, you never know how it could help someone. And that's where I started picking up on my YouTube channel and sharing everything I know. And in doing so, like, I built a really strong network of individuals that think like me, that have been through similar, aspects of life like me, and we all share some common experiences. And now I have like-minded individuals around me compared to back when I was just 17, 18, figuring out all this stuff on my own. And social media helped me connect with a lot of individuals. So really today, I want to share with you guys a big experience in my life that shaped me to become who I am and think how I think. A lot of people, you have to realize, their realities are really a reflection of their mindset and how they think. That's really what I'm gonna tell you. Like, how you think and what you know and what you believe in is gonna be the judgment and the true defining factor in your life. Like, I love where I'm at right now, what I'm doing right now for an income stream, using social media to connect with other individuals that are trying to learn how to invest, learn how to trade. That really changed my life because it finally gave me something that I think many young individuals don't value, and it's purpose. You need a purpose. Like, I honestly can't stress it enough how much you need a purpose in life. You need to be able to wake up and chase something, believe in something, and have that something that you're chasing and believing in provide fruits of your labor, provide money for you to live on, provide an income for you to live on. It doesn't take a genius. This is another real defining moment in my life. When I was younger, 17 years old, I decided to move out of my parents' house. My parents didn't agree with me not going to college and not pursuing traditional paths that are really, set in society, that, hey, like, this is life, do it and you'll be all right. Like, I always had a creative mind, trying to do more with my existence and creativity. So my mom didn't really agree with that, for good reason. I love her. She, obviously wanted the best for me, but I chose a different path. I wanted to experience it, the good and the bad. So I was homeless at 17, and I wasn't on the streets homeless because I never had the fear of asking for help. That's really important, like, if you ever need help, ask for it, especially from an individual that can give it to you. And that's really important about life, being able to ask for help. Like, no one's ever too big or too small to ask for help. And I feel like growing up, in my Hispanic Latino culture, like, very machismo, like, it's like shunned upon to ask for help. Like, bro, you're so small in this life. Like, if you think that you can single-handedly build an empire, this is you. Gone. No one, and I mean, I don't want to say no one, of course, I can see individual investors pulling 10, 15, 30 million out of themselves solo. Yeah, 100%. But if you're really trying to build something with legacy and a name behind it, like, usually that comes with a team of individuals, family, individuals that share the same mission. You're not going to build something great like Amazon solo. Like, you're going to probably pioneer the way, but at the end of the day, you're going to need to get that help. So that's really big, that I believe my family, growing up, like, it was shunned upon. Like, I knew, bro, if I want to get where I'm going, like, I need help, I need advice, I need guidance. I knew that and this is true, you have to look at life like this. Everyone that you see walking the earth is just a kid. Like, I swear, everyone is just a kid. Like, they're just kids that are growing up, figuring it out. Some of them get help, some of them don't. Some of them start off better, some of them finish better. It's all a game of little kids figuring it out. I swear, bro. I swear. Some kids grew up fucked up, some kids grew up good. It's the spectrum, it's life. But if you're just one little kid and you think you're gonna conquer the world, nah, it's impossible. You need help. And I'm gonna tell you that because no one told me it. And that's what changed my life. Asking people for help. You guys, people, you know, wait for that individual to come into your life and walk them by the hand. Like, sure, there's some individuals that might do that, but realistically, you have to understand the world is a selfish place. Everyone is in it for themselves. Everyone has some shit they're dealing with. Everyone has a home to pay, a car to pay, kids to feed. Last thing they're trying to do is add to their plate and carry your ass. It's not how it works. And I learned this very young. And this learning experience happened to me when I moved out and I had to learn, you know, how to ask for shelter. You know, one of my closest friends in high school, Gabriel Rios, love this guy, bro. Devon Dixon, like, these guys helped me. They gave me a home, and that's all because I asked for help. Well, none of it was free. You know, I had to make investments, or I had to pay my portion of rent at a very young age. You know, boom, it wasn't nothing. I feel like some individuals that I grew up around, like, they talk to me about their parents starting to charge them rent, and it's like the end of the world to them. Like, no, this is life, bro. Like, you gotta become responsible. You gotta start pushing some numbers and taking care of your own ass out here. No one wants to be carrying weight that they don't need to. So asking for help, like, yeah, it's great, but don't try to, you know, depend on anyone. Like, use individuals to put yourself in the better position so you don't need them eventually. That's what people help for. You know, they help to get you on your feet. Once you're on your feet, try to do it for someone else. That's the game. And I feel like moving out very young, like, that taught me also it's all money out here. And many individuals try to run from that. You know, they try to sugarcoat with experiences and, you know, he, ha ha ha, drinking with friends or spending time on their phones, just lost. You can't do that out here, bro. If you do that, it's just a matter of time until life catches up to you, and then you're on your knees begging for mercy, borderline a victim. You can't afford to do that, especially in this point, in this economy, in this about to enter 2026. Cut it all out. It's over, bro. It's either you're gonna figure it out or you're done. Like, you're gonna be stuck in this trap. And I noticed that too, and I didn't want to be there. And I'm very grateful for this experience that God has given me, that my life has given me, because I've matured. I've seen the game much differently and how I needed to see it, to not depend on anyone. And fuck, thankfully now, you know, this isn't great. This isn't $1 million, $2 million, $3 million mansion with a Rolls Royce and a Maybach and private jets waiting for me. No, like, we're far from that. But this is, I'm grateful. Because it's, damn, when I was sleeping on those guys' couches, it's what I dreamed of. And damn, thank God for it. But it wasn't nowhere near easy. And I make these videos because I understand how hard that is. I understand how hard that is, you know, especially being young. You have your homies, your friends, smoking weed, chasing girls, distracted on social media, you know, living with their parents with no ambition to get out of there. They're not trying to build businesses. They're not trying to invest money. You know, they dodge that conversation. You're done. It's a death sentence if that's where you're in right now. You have to be independent, bro. Leave those friends behind. I had great friends in high school too. Man, I thought they were going to be my buddies for life. Wake up call. Gone. Liver. Chopped liver, bro. You have to leave them in the dust and pursue what you're here to do, because if you don't do it, life's going to be trickling like this, bro. It's not stopping for no one. It's fast, bro. And sooner or later, 3 years, 4 years pass behind and you're in the same spot. So you have to start adapting, man. Like, you start pushing yourself when you start becoming independent. And that's really what moving out at a young age did for me, you know. It's all money, bro. You want a house? Money. You want a nice car? Money. You want to take your girlfriend out to dinner? Money, bro. You want to travel the world and see somewhere else in your own hometown and your job that you spend all the time at? Money. Food? Money. Insurance on that car to drive it? Money. Gas to put in that car? Money. Don't run from that. It's money, homie, and you need to solve that solution. And thankfully, like, the way I was brought up, like, I was always watching the hustlers around me. My uncle, you know, he wasn't in the greatest business model, but I seen the hustle. Like, I knew what was going on here, and I was like, all right, like, this is what it takes, you know, to be independent, have a big bankroll cash on you, and live the life that you want. You gotta hustle, push yourself every single day, and not depend on no one for it. That's what I learned, and thankfully I had that in my environment, you know. Sure, they weren't the greatest business models. If I would have followed them, I probably would have ended up in a lot of trouble, but I picked different. I picked a different path. I chose to take my head out of that trouble and mature and find a different route. It was nowhere near easy. I failed in multiple business models. I, you know, was shooting from the hip. What was working? What would pay my bills? And I met a lot of people along the way, and it all comes back to like, believing in yourself and making that decision that, hey, like, I'm gonna pursue this idea and path that, honestly no one else is gonna make for me. And that's really important that you start seeing that at a young age, that like, you have time, bro. Any idea, any business model, anything, bro, try it, and try it until you have it clear as day that you're doing something wrong. When people tell me like, hey, I don't think this business will work, or I think there's too much competition, I'm like, you're just looking at it from the wrong angle. One, there's new people entering the world every single day. Every single day there's someone stepping in the world and there's someone stepping out. That someone stepping in eventually is gonna get some money, and he might need your product or service. I do one knows, hey, I'm not interested. Oh, I got left on scene. Do I get emotional and cry about it? Oh, maybe this doesn't work. No, you gotta be ruthless, bro. On to the next, leave them in the dust. Move on to the next and be ruthless, have the optimism, that hunger in you, that failure is not an option. It's a mindset that's pretty hard to develop, but once you develop it, you're borderline unstoppable. And you have to push yourself to that extent, because if you don't, I promise you, bro, no one is going to come around and tell you, no one's going to come around and push you and talk to you like this and shape your mind to think like this. Homie, no. Not how this works out here. You have to really start believing in something, man, and pushing your life as it means, treating your life like it means something, treating your life like you only got one and it's running out. Because it really is, bro. And that's how you got to start snapping out of it. Really tie this to my environment. What I see, what my previous acquaintances and friends, I see the patterns in them. I see the results and how their minds work. Their minds is a reflection of their reality. That's it. Everything that you want is in here, and who you surround yourself with and how they're going to push you to believe in it and execute on it. That's huge, bro. And really, like, my piece of advice, like, for everyone that's young, watching my videos, if you even get to find me on this earth, bro, because there's 7 billion people out here. The fact that you're watching this video right now, trust me, even the chances of it are like this small. But you're here and you made it and you're watching my content, giving me the time. So that's why I share my experience, the game. Because I promise you, bro, like, a lot of people, they already put in the work and they're up here. They do not want to deal with you. They don't want to hear your sad story. They're not going to empathize for you. It's over, bro. No one cares. So I've seen this. I built myself from the bottom up, and I help others. Like, I've been through that. Like, I know how that feels, because I know what it's like to ask 100 people and only have 3 people tell you yes. Like, these are ratios. These are experiences in life that I can relate to a lot of individuals that are on the edge of starting their business, or a bit, nervous or scared, or they're in this effed up financial position trying to figure it out. But the thing that I see separates the individuals that are in this situation, about to give up, and the people that are in this situation, and the people that are in this situation and use it as like, I'm not finishing here, motivation. It's their mindsets. It's how they think. It's their beliefs, their perspectives, their philosophies, their paradigms. That's what shapes these individuals to progress and advance. And I see a lot of them outperform. And this is the tough part, that like, families and friends help each other. So there's always going to be that person that has an advantage over you. Trust me, I seen it myself, building myself up. I never had a mentor, never had true guidance and help to want to see me as that prodigy, that follow up, the person that's going to take over all this and I'm proud of. No, like, I know what that feels like, to be all alone, feel like no one cares about you, like, bro, I know what that feels like, homie. Like, that honestly, like, that sucks. It's life, and be grateful for that, because when you figure it out, and as cheesy as it may sound, like, you're going to be very grateful for it. And I'm very grateful for it, because now, like, I'm around hustlers, bro, and I talk to them about my story, and they see, like, hey, this guy really had no handouts. Like, I respect you, Jerry. Like, whatever you need, like, I'm there. And it's grateful. Like, it's a great experience to have these individuals. And I feel like just making my channel, like, I really want to help people. I really want to share these experiences and let you guys know that you're not alone, and you need to start taking life extremely seriously, man. Like, there's literally no time to waste. And if your friends or family aren't supporting you, man, like, it's crazy. Like, because a lot of people don't see the power of social media, right? You're only stuck. This is why I have to make this video and remind people that the world is bigger than them. Like, you have to remind yourself that the world is bigger than you. And using this tool called a cellular device in social media, you can meet more people. Some of them will agree with you, some of them will disagree, some will like you, some won't like you, some will support you, and some won't support you. You gotta get out here, bro. You have to share yourself, advertise yourself, or share your mindsets and think differently, push yourself. And social media has been a great tool for me. You have to build around strangers at some point of your life. You have to realize that the people around you genuinely might not have the income to be supporting you every single day, making sure you are living off of their income. Like, no. You gotta know how to deal with people, expose yourself to the world, and get yourself out there, especially at a young age. Because the sooner you start, you overcome that fear of rejection. You overcome that fear of. And when I was doing door-to-door sales, bro, craziest experience of myself trying to sell solar. I would paint it, and if I got told no, on to the next, on to the next. But I never gave up, knocking on doors like just a little speck going through a neighborhood, trying my luck. That was a real self-developing experience for me. And bro, you have to get out there, you have to experience these things to really know what life's about, man, and appreciate the journey. And that's what I tell people, man. Like, I know people might see me and be like, how do you think like this, how did you develop yourself like this? And bro, it wasn't overnight. It wasn't overnight, and it wasn't around hanging around a bunch of dumbasses either. You gotta be independent, have that fortification in your mind to know, like, I'm not like these people. I'm not like you. Like, I want more. I don't want this for my life. I'm not like you, man. And you either got to step up or you got to get out of here. Because I'm going to go where I'm going, with or without you, homie. That's the mindset, bro. That's the mindset. Win, because you're going to win. But, I really want to I don't want to go too deep into that. But, it's real. Like, being a good person, being extroverted, getting out there, pursuing other opportunity in life, taking those risks, do it while you're young, bro. Because if you don't do it while you're young, you're going to regret it when you're older. You won't know what the opportunities in life would have been and where you would have ended up if you would have took the chance now and really devoted yourself to it and stuck to it. That's life, man. Enjoy the journey, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of information that, like, really I wanted to just shape the mind and express with you guys how it is you have to be thinking around here, because I see a lot of the youth, I see a lot of the youth just lost on their cell phones, feeling trapped. Bro, like, this is a real serious topic. Like, a lot of individuals can't handle it. I have, my partner's brother, like, right now, currently contemplating, pulling his own cord. Like, that's serious, bro. Like, a lot of people in that dark spot, like, messed up point in life, that don't have no one to care about them, that, are going through that negative, like, that's a huge issue, bro. Like, I don't think God sent us here to ever think like that, experience none of this. So help each other, put that out there, help give people that push on the back and remind them that, hey, man, like, it's possible. You got to get yourself out of that spot and keep on going. Like, it doesn't cost nothing to be kind and care about people, bro. So I hope this video helps, any ambitious or any individual stuck in that spot to, like, hopefully get back on your feet and just get after it. Keep pushing yourself, bro. Like, and make sure that you have some sort of support system. If I can be that for you, these videos help you, like, all for it, man. I wish I could do it for more people. But stay strong out here. Keep your mindset positive, because another video I wanted to make is, like, your mindset genuinely determines how you perform and how you act in life. If your mind is all messed up and you're doubting and, you're in not the best spot mentally, like, your performance and your output as an individual is going to be extremely low. So, try your best to, stay positive. Keep yourself in that mind space of opportunity and belief, because as soon as you lose that, spirals down pretty damn quick, bro. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Jerry Trades SoulCat Trading Group, over and out.